While Iran has denounced U.S. strikes on Monday as a sign of bad faith and unreliability as negotiations continue towards a possible deal to end the conflict, the U.S. targeted Iranian missile launch sites and mine-laying vessels, which they described as defensive actions. Iran's foreign ministry labeled the move a direct violation of the ongoing ceasefire, warning Iran would leave no act of aggression unanswered. Earlier, the IRGC shot down an American drone and opened fire on a fighter jet, claiming they had entered Iranian airspace. Now, on the streets of Tehran, Iranians have given mixed opinions on whether a deal with the U.S. can ever be trusted.
In my opinion, a temporary agreement is possible, but whether this temporary agreement will lead to a final agreement and result in a peace is questionable. The officials must absolutely maintain the necessary vigilance and care.
There should not be an agreement, but I don't think there'll be a war either, because they've paid a huge price and they're frightened, and they've seen that Iran is neither Iraq nor Lebanon. Our story is different. With this Strait of Hormuz of ours, we're worse for them than 100 atomic bombs.
We have correspondents in Washington, D.C. and Tehran, and we begin in the Iranian capital with Al-Miqdad Al-Ruhaid. Al-Miqdad, we heard a bit of how Iranians feel about this, but talk to us about what the authorities, the Iranian leadership, is saying about the ceasefire and where the talks are right now.
Well, actually, there's a growing tension on the vicinity of the Bandar Abbas and the Strait of Hormuz yesterday night. With that incident, the authorities here describing that as a violation of ceasefire and aggression on the maritime shipping on the Iranian ports. But we have right now an important and most notable phone call between Masoud Pezeshkian and Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Masoud Pezeshkian thanked the Emir of Qatar and also described that there's a constructive support from Qatar right now, and also he emphasized that Iran will reach what it's called a dignified framework, and also notably that he said there's a serious and expert level efforts are underway to finalize the documents and text at hand in order to create a clear path for stability, so that give us a clear sense that there's something serious in the making. Also he thanked Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and also he expressed that in the telephone conversation regarding the achievement of the final agreement to end the conflict in the region. The Emir of Qatar emphasized Doha's fixed position and stating that Qatar government will spare no efforts to stabilizing peace in the region. And also Masoud Pezeshkian held the phone calls with Sultan of Oman and also with the President of Turkey, Azerbaijan, Iraq and Egypt. Despite that growing tension on the Strait of Hormuz and the vicinity of Bandar Abbas, there's something in the making, but it's as we always saying that officials also emphasizing that there's no deal until there's an actual and a ratified deal and signed deal.
Okay, Al-Miqdad, thank you for that. Al-Miqdad Al-Ruhaid in Tehran.